Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zaya and welcome to 48 Detailing. Now in today's video, we're gonna be going over the ultimate protection for matte and satin painted finishes. And that is gonna be matte PPF and then also our matte paint coating pro from Dr. Beasleys. Now, if you haven't already checked out our previous video where we use our 2-year matte paint coating on a frost gray BMW M5, make sure to check the link below and check that video out because we go through a lot of detail on what matte paint is and why it's so different from your regular gloss paint and why you need specialized products in order to care for matte paint. But in today's video, we're gonna showcase our PPF application. We're doing a full front end on a 2022 Genesis G70, as well as a full application of Matte Paint Coating Pro from Dr. Beasleys. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go over PPF, otherwise known as clear bra or paint protection film. In this specific case with this G70, we're using XPEL's Matte Stealth paint protection film because obviously this is matte paint and we're not trying to add any gloss or shine. So you use a dedicated matte film for these types of surfaces. Now, paint protection film is going to go ahead and give you chip resistance, scratch resistance, scuff resistance, but something to take note of, you are putting plastic on top of your paint, and typically plastic collects more dirt and grime over time. So that's why we also recommend to top it with a ceramic coating. Each product has its own benefits and takeaways, so take in consideration exactly what you're looking for and do as you wish. Now we're going to let our PPF technicians do their thing and then we'll move on to our ceramic coating application. I am disappointed in you guys. You know that over 90% of the people that are watching these videos aren't subscribed yet? What's wrong with you? Hit that subscribe button already. I'll stop interrupting the videos. How about that? Fair? All right. Subscribe, hit the notification button, and the like button if it's not too much to ask. Let's get back into it. And here's the final stage of our Genesis G70, and that is Dr. Beasley's Matte Paint Coating Pro. Now, this is going to be the longest form of nano coating protection for matte and satin paint on the market. It is not going to change the look of the vehicle at all after the application, and that is the whole point, the whole goal of a matte paint coating. I've said this 100 times. If you go to a detailing company or a detailer and they're going to tell you they're going to put the same coating they use on gloss on your matte finish, they are wrong. You're not supposed to do that. It will enhance the shine and gloss of your matte paint or your matte vinyl. So, jumping into the process, the first thing we got to do is use the coating prep. Now, this is number one, going ahead and prep the surface, make sure there's absolutely no contamination, but it's also going to leave behind anchor points for the matte paint coating as well. It's as simple as spraying it on your towel and also the surface that you're working on, and then buffing it off completely until it completely flashes. And after you're done with the prep, you can go ahead and install the coating, which is installed with deionized water. Because this coating is 100% solid formula, it is a bit more on the tacky side initially. So the water is going to be utilized as a transfer solution, but also activates the coating itself as you're applying it to the surface. So we're going to go ahead and box off a section that you're working on and then start the coating application process. You want to make sure you work in overlapping cross-hatching motions just like John is over here. And you can see instantly as the coating is being applied, it is changing the surface tension, the slide angle of the surface and substrate, causing it to push away the water. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We want to make sure that the surface area that we're working on and the substrate is pushing away contamination and pushing away water from the vehicle, because if something like a bird etching or a water spot sits on the surface of matte paint and etches its way through, it is going to be very difficult to remove and sometimes nearly impossible. And that goes with gloss paint as well. So we're going to continue the coating process around the vehicle, working section by section. Remember guys, because that water is being utilized as a transfer solution, we want to make sure that we completely buff it out of all the jams and areas of the vehicle so it doesn't sit there and then cure unevenly.
Talking about curing, guys, that's the last thing that I'm going to mention. Before you coat your PPF, you want to make sure you give that a proper cure time recommended by the manufacturer. In this case, about 24 to 48 hours before coating. And then this coating itself, you have a 24 to 48 hour initial cure, and then a 7-day cure before being exposed to rain or water. So please keep that in mind for your customer. Explain that to them, that there is a cure time that they have to deal with during the first few days to week, and then they're all set to go. That's pretty much it, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into the final results of this Genesis G70.
Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Now our customer has a peace of mind to go about his week and enjoy his vehicle without having to worry about chips and scratches on his front end, and having the ease of maintenance with Matte Paint Coating Pro as well. And that's what we do here, guys. At the end of the day, yes, we make cars look great, we protect them, but we're trying to provide value to the customer at the end of the day, and whether that be making their car look amazing for them to feel amazing, or just making their car easier to maintain to save them time and money. And that is our goal here at 48 Detailing. If you agree with that and you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification button, and also the like button. That would help us out a lot. And then if you have any questions at all, throw them in the comment section below. We'd be more than happy to help out.